Well, hello, JMars enthusiasts. Good to see everyone here. In this demo, let's talk about finding locations on a map using landmarks and bookmark searches. They're located right here under the main navigation bar. Clicking hourglass, you get to search landmarks, and if you toggle, it goes to search bookmarks. So conveniently, right near the navigation bar. If you haven't seen them before, yes, they are relatively new additions to JMars interface. And both are added to provide additional ease and flexibility in how we navigate a map. And I say additional because both of these functionalities share in common with the familiar to you nomenclature layer. But again, provide additional features, criteria, and search capabilities. So in this demo, let's use this search for landmarks and bookmarks and navigate a map to some interesting locations. And so how about we use either of the challenges posted here on the main homepage of JMars, Challenge 1, Challenge 2. Both of these fun challenges ask us to find fascinating features on a map, specifically Mars map. And both about navigation and finding features, so very suitable for our demo. Feel free to follow along, homepage, miscellaneous section, both challenges are there. And so I'll pick challenge 1. And let's see. Challenge 1 is asking us to find a spectacular double crater on Mars that is small and unnamed. Oh, here is interesting puzzle right there. It's small and unnamed. Usually without much of information, I can start the search. I should know at least some criteria. If I don't know anything, JMars will show me all the features that's available in alphabetical order, but it's a long list to sort through. If I knew a name, I could parse a little bit, like for example, Olympus, right? I didn't spell right, Olympus. And find Olympus Mons and others that have its name, but here it says unnamed, so I don't know yet, but I'm ready to take a challenge anyway. Let's see if there are any hints in here. Well, one hint tells us that as a starting point, we can find the valley whose name is in Hebrew word for Mars. Good, that's a useful tip. And then finding as a starting point that from that valley on, there is near the southern end of this valley, less than a few degrees away lies this amazing doublet crater. Great. So I can take the hint about valley that's named in Hebrew. I don't know what is Mars' name in Hebrew at this point, but I can at least try to sort through the valleys on Mars. So if I type valleys, my list changed accordingly. And now I have all the features that are valleys, marked as valleys. List still pretty long. I got about 155 entries. And although it's much smaller than all features, I still will have difficulty finding what is the, but it says it's Hebrew name for Mars. So let me try, I can continue typing if it's Hebrew. Okay, not much here. Hebrews, okay, maybe this, Hebrews valleys. Well, looking at more information, it says ancient river in Greece. Still not that. And these don't seem like the right choice. Okay, and I can type, let's see if I type Hebrew. Ah, good. So it's sorted, filtered out on something that has Hebrew in it. Ma'adim valleys. Is Ma'adim a Hebrew name for Mars? I still don't know at this point, but it's a valley. It has this name attached to it. And let me hover over and I get more information, not just coordinates and name, but I can get more information in a tooltip. And here it is. Perfect. It says Ma'adim Valley is the word for Mars in Hebrew, exactly what our challenge says. So just click there and I center my screen right there, jump right there. So as you see, you can search landmarks using various keywords. All or part of the name is acceptable, type of the feature, any or all parts of the coordinates, or any or all parts of what useful hints you might know about the feature, which we also include in a search. So great, I am at the location I was looking for according to the instructions. Let's see next. So near the southern end of the valley. Okay, I will pan a little bit and see if I get there. Well, I may be close, but I don't know yet. So let's see what else we know about it. It says that this crater is tough to pick out at less than 128 ppd. So at this point, I can increase my ppd. Oh, wonderful. I think I'm seeing what I need to find, but I'm still not sure yet. I'm going to explore it further. And challenge continues on to have steps 3, 4, and 5, which I want to try later as well. But leave it for another time. For now, I just want to save the space where I am at, so I don't have to find it and navigate again. And that's where bookmarks come handy. I will go to places, bookmark current place, and I call it challenge 1. Great. So now I can safely return to my other topics and get back to my standard workspace screen. And so even exit JMars, all my information is saved. All my bookmarks, as you may know, stored here. So if I toggle here and I come and I see all my bookmarks right here. And search for bookmarks is exactly similar to search for landmarks, part or all of the name. Label instead of type for landmarks, bookmarks have label if you choose to attach, and part or all of the coordinates. So here is my list is short. Here is my challenge 1. I can see it here, but if list was long, I can always type and pare the list down to challenge 1 and go right there. And it will take me right there where I left. Coordinates are already different if you see from Ma'adim Valley. So it's exactly where I wanted to be to continue my challenge. And so there we go. Here we see how landmarks and bookmarks can help us navigate a map to even some very fun unknown places that we haven't been before. Landmark search has a very good video tutorial with it called the Landmarks in JMars. Link to it will be included with this demo, while the bookmark search has a written guide, and we will also include that guide with posting this demo. So at this point, while you're equipped with the knowledge of landmarks and bookmarks, I invite you to tackle challenge 2 and see how landmarks and bookmarks will be useful to you to navigate this challenge. And in general, hopefully you find landmarks and bookmark search useful in your daily use of JMars. And thank you for watching this demo.
Great, sorry, that was a really good demonstration of the functionality. Does anybody have any questions for Zoya?
I have a question.
Yes.
So our bookmarks and places, are they stored locally on the computer you're using, or is it a server backend thing? So if I went to a different machine, I would still be able to see the same bookmarks. I honestly don't remember the answer to this question, so it's Scott or anybody knows.
Yes, they are local.
They're local.
And,
okay.
You have places stored in a separate for our terminology in separate file. And so we, yeah, you'll probably lose them unless you take that file with you, but.
And I believe under the places menu, there's a entry called export to CSV,
Exactly.
where you can save them if you need to change to a different system.
Yes.
So is that a little X next to the icon on each of your
Here?
No. So go back to the places or the bookmark search.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
there are little
Oh,
X's
yeah.
next to, is that like to delete
Exactly,
the entry?
right. If you edit a bookmark, you know you can edit bookmarks here. And it says here you hold for 5 seconds and edit screen comes up, edit bookmark, right? And you can change the name, delete, etc. So we transferred this functionality into the search here so you can delete a bookmark. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes. Or you can edit a bookmark by clicking a pencil and it will bring the same screen where you can change name, change label, and update your bookmark right in place instead of going to the menu. But they complement each other. They basically, user can choose whether to work with the places menu or in place with the search itself. So that's why. And you don't see, you're right, Ken, good observation. You don't see the same editing options under landmarks because landmarks are standards that we receive from a third party. It's not custom, or JMARS does not define landmarks, right?
Got
So
it.
we don't
Excellent. Yeah, that's cool.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Can you overwrite a bookmark? So like I find myself wanting to start at a different location every day. So if I save a location one day, but I say, no, you know, I've moved on from that location today, but I don't want to create a whole new bookmark because it's not important for me to save that old bookmark. Can I overwrite it?
Yes, Michelle, we can. So let's say if I go to challenge 1, unless I deleted it. Yeah, challenge 1. All right. And I kind of moved to a different location, right? And change the coordinates slightly, right? I can say, again, places. There's my say bookmarks. Bookmark current place. And here I can call it the same. If I call it the same, it will take the same mark, but write the new coordinates to it. So next time you go to the same challenge 1, it will come to -23 north 175 instead of previously -22 north 177. And it will be the same bookmark, but with different coordinates.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions for Zoya? All right, Meg, you want to end the recording?